Hi all, welcome to another episode of Stress Reduction TV. I'm your host, Stephanie D'Angelo, here to guide you in learning stress reduction skills, say that 5 times fast, in real time. So get comfortable, get your feet on the floor, let's sit up nice and tall because we're doing something. Tell the body that we're doing something, right? By sitting up, holding the belly in a little bit, and we're going to gather, we're going to bring the mind, the body, we're going to sync the mind and body, we're going to invite the heart and the emotions, and everything's included. The sounds in the room, the sounds in the next room. We're going to put out our little sign, gone fishing in a meeting. Just taking a few minutes to make this commitment for yourself. Just a reminder that this has to do with your health and well-being. Long term, not just during this time when the coronavirus is really scaring everyone and creating a lot of anxiety and panic, and it's really happening. It's not that I'm saying that, but I'm saying that our minds need to actually focus on keeping ourselves really connected and grounded to where we are. If you look around, you start to get stressed or upset, look around, just really look around and notice where you are. If you're working from home, you're inside your house and safe, and hopefully your family as well, staying home and staying safe, just to squash that curve like we've all been requested to do. So let's keep in mind that this has long-term benefits for you to just instill a little bit of stress reduction into your day, into your daily routine. And maybe you're going to start out by just trying to be present when you're in the shower. When taking this opportunity to be kind of homebound, to really maybe go inward a little bit. Maybe there's an extra hour in the morning where you're not rushing to work. Maybe you could take a little bit of a mindful shower, or a cup of tea, or a breakfast where you actually taste the bites of food that go into your mouth. Because this is really an opportunity. As stressful as it is and all the things that are going on, we really have been given this opportunity to reset, maybe how we do things. So let's sit, feet on the floor. We're going to gather here. And we're going to let the mind and the body catch up to each other. Because oftentimes the mind is doing the Tour de France and the body is sitting in the chair. So let's bring the mind and body together. Let's feel the body. Squeeze the belly a little bit and see if you can feel the body. And what does it feel like? And without judgment, we'll approach this with some curiosity, without judgment about anything that comes up, any answers we're given. When we inquire, we wait to listen, to hear what the body wants to say, what the mind is saying. We can hear some of that automatic pilot thinking. I like to call some of that junk food thinking, when we're maybe being a little hard on ourselves. So we'll get into that later. So sitting up, finding the feet first, and you'll see as time goes on, it just gets very easy to come back into that. Let's feel the feet, feel the weight of the body in the chair. And before we change anything, we're just going to notice how the body feels. We could do a quick body scan from the feet, up the legs, the knees, and we might encounter some old injuries or things that want to take our attention and have a whole story around. And we'll just try not to get caught up in the story. We're just kind of checking everything in. Okay, knees, yeah, hips, back, belly. And we have thoughts about our body, and there's a lot of drama about that in the mind. And we're just going to notice whatever comes up. If there's a little drama or a little story about it, maybe you broke your arm when you were 8, and there's that story. It's all embedded in the tissue of your body. All the tissues of your body, it holds the story. There's a very famous book called The Body Keeps the Score by Bessel van der Kolk. Very renowned trauma therapist. Or medical doctor, I'm not sure. So let's find the body. Scan through shoulders, neck, crown of the head. Okay, let's begin. We're going to sit. Now that we know what we're beginning with, we can start with the acceptance of whatever is, whatever we inquired into and saw, with curiosity, with kindness. And let's just breathe and notice where the breath is. If I asked you, where do you feel your stress? Almost always everyone knows. Whenever I ask, they touch their heads, their shoulders, their stomach. Everyone knows where their stress is. So maybe go to that, bring your attention to the place where your stress usually is, and see if there's anything percolating over there. And if there is, we're just going to notice it. We're expanding our field of awareness, noticing that that's happening in the present moment. And I talked a lot about freedom in the present moment, and you're probably thinking, but why would I want to be in a present moment where there's pain? And we're going to explore that a little bit. Let's just see. So we have a lot of things going on in the mind, in the body, in the nervous system. And the breath is the key to the nervous system. So we're just going to start to let the breath, the exhalation, elongate just a little bit, not too much. We're not going to strive for anything. I like to imagine a waterfall sliding down my back in the exhalation. Just sliding all the muscles, just letting all those muscles of the neck and back and shoulders just slide down like a waterfall. And as I envision that, it just helps to allow me to let go a little bit. So I'm letting go in the breath, and I can feel my feet on the floor. And there's a sense of grounding and letting go. Grounding and letting go. When my mind starts to get hijacked by a thought or think of something else, could I move my attention back? Could I make it really simple and just let it go on the wave of the breath? On that waterfall of exhalation, would it be okay just to let it go? Just for this moment. And if I want to pick it up again, I can do that. But maybe I want to see, what does it feel like just to let it go. To disentangle a little bit with the grip. That stress can have on us. We want to tell the nervous system, it's okay just to let it go for a moment. You might want to say it out loud. It's okay. It's okay. And the nervous system loves when you talk soft. It's okay. Like you would to someone you love very much. It's okay. It's okay to let it go. Just for a moment. We practice just letting it go. Feeling it's okay. So take a few moments and enjoy the quiet of disentangling from the thoughts, from the stress in the body. Just notice how you feel. So as always, if you have any questions or comments, you can feel free to email me at stressreductionsteph@gmail.com or leave a comment in the comment box below. Until next time, be well.